Alright, so imagine being a new kid over and over again. New places, new school, new kids, new friends, new teacher, new road, new playground. So I actually moved about 10 times growing up. It's because of my dad's work, but only in South Korea. And honestly, I liked being with my friends. I liked hanging out with my friends, but I was anxious and I was quiet in front of strangers, in front of people, and that's why I really hated it when teacher calls out my name, make me answer this like and that question. I really hated that. And also my mom didn't like it when you have this kind of open class to parents in class. Parents came to class and kids raised their hand. They say like whatever they think is the answer to her teacher's question, right? And I really didn't like it. I was very anxious. I felt very strange and not comfortable in front of people, in front of the crowd, the audience. I was alright with my friends. I really liked hanging out with my friends, just talking to my friends. But in front of just the crowd, in front of the audience, in front of many people, strangers, I really hated it. One thing though, I really liked listening to music. That's why I always been a big fan of music since I was a little kid. But I never thought or imagined I'll be a musician, like making music and performing in front of a lot of people. Cause I didn't even really like talking to the crowd, like doing some kind of like presentation or something in front of just many people, right? But I went to American school randomly. I got my freedom to do stuff like except studying, and that was big for me. So I just tried a lot of things, a lot of different things. I listened to a lot of music, and I met a lot of friends in school and also outside school. And I came to like music more and more. To be honest, so music was the one thing. Like whenever I moved to somewhere else, that was the only one that was with me and really didn't change. Cause like when I was a kid, so when I moved to somewhere, I always felt like everything I had before I moved, they were just all gone. Like places, so my go-to places, like playgrounds, and most importantly, all the people I knew, school, academies, and everything changed. Pretty much everything. At that time, it was not like social media era like now, so it was really hard to. So if you moved, it was really hard to meet the people there, to go back to where you lived. Because as a kid, especially, right, it was really hard. So if you change school, like that's a big thing, right, as a kid. So, but I did that like 10 times, I guess. So I came to like music more and more. And one day, I was like, okay, let me make some music. I have nothing. I never really learned how to make music, any kind of like musical knowledge. It was just me and like my love for music. So the basic reason was the music was the only thing that I could hold on, the only thing that I have been holding on to. Like for example, certain songs, they keep my memories, they keep my feelings on very specific times. For example, elementary school memories. When I listen to the music that I listened to that time, that brought me the vibe and memories. And middle school, high school, university era, and all this stuff. That's why pretty much all my music, they're talking about time and memories. Um, so I was just a kid. I was too shy and too anxious even to raise my hand in class to answer the question, even if I know the answer, even if I knew the answer. So it was not like I just changed. It was more like because I love the music so much, and the music, it was huge to me, very special. That's why I was just getting the courage to be in front of people. It was not like I'm a musician, so I'm gonna be there in front of people. No, I mean, I was very shy. I was anxious in front of a lot of people, in front of just people, strangers especially. But when you find something that you really love to do, that means a lot to you, then you can give it a try. And if you ever felt like you're not enough, you don't belong to anywhere, anything, any groups, that's me. That's me too. So it's just like we keep trying to find whatever like meaningful and whatever we love to do, and just like keep pushing. I also decided to make this kind of like storytelling videos, like to help out me, myself, and those who feel alone or want to bring back their memories, save their moments or memories that's happening now. And I'm glad to share my stories and maybe my music in the future, to hoping somebody would save their vibes, their feelings, their mood, any kind of vibe they want to feel through my music or my story. And if you're watching this, thank you so much. Really.